Yo, what's up? Sports at the round table. I'm starting my day off with my normal morning breakfast. I'm gonna go with some oatmeal, and I'm gonna drink that protein shake that I was telling you guys about. It's called Superfood Matcha. So it's another protein shake. That's how I start my day off before I do anything, because I'm about to head out and do my workout. And when I go and do that, I like to get into breakfast mode, but eat something healthy for breakfast, before I get that stuff started out. Also, this coronavirus got me redoing the whole house, so I'm starting off with the kitchen right now, so I'm gonna decorate and fix all of that up real quick. So we're working with a lot, so man, you know how they say you have to make a mess to get stuff clean? That's what I'm doing right now. So I got a long way to go. I heard some of you guys request, so I'm gonna get started on that probably either today or tomorrow. But yeah, the sports talk at the round table. We got several topics to go over. We're going to go over it all in this one video. So every Friday, you're going to get reports and like sport updates all in one segment. Stuff that I probably want to like mix all together. So that's what sports at the round table basically is. And we're going to have a lot of special guests. A lot of people coming through, going to give their opinion on sports. That's all in the weeks to come. But, it's hard to get people to come and do things with you now because of the coronavirus. So I'm going to have to roll dolo for a hot minute. But we're still going to get it popping, though. So without further ado, let's head out to the first topic. What's up, guys? Prince Sports here. Breaking news, new news. I just heard that the NBA powers that be are sitting at the round table and they're discussing on bringing the NBA season back. They're coming up with numerous ideas, and one of the ideas that being close to being concrete, it may be announced soon, is a potential return of the NBA season sooner than you think. But here's the catch. The NBA wants to play the rest of the regular season in Las Vegas. Every game taking place in the city of the Sin City itself, Las Vegas. Okay? Now, from what I heard, it will be like a March Madness type of tournament to determine who's going to be the last remaining seeds battling for a playoff spot. This is somewhat of a good idea, but I'm kind of all for old-fashioned. Call me a guy of being old school. I'd rather just have them either play the regular season or cancel it out. Now, it's said that LeBron James doesn't like the idea of the NBA season coming back in that format. Also, he said something about the NBA returning to just the playoffs. There's a second thing that I'm going to get into. They said they could potentially come back and just start the playoffs right off the bat. And LeBron says that's not a good idea because you have to go through the process. Listen, we already missed a big chunk of the NBA season. So if you're going to play a remaining regular season, just do 70 games because you're at 65 already. Play 5 more games and treat that as like a warm-up before the playoffs. Whoever makes the playoffs, makes it. Whoever doesn't, oh well, so be it. All right? That's my thoughts on the situation. But if this is true and the NBA season comes back with this format, this is something we've never even seen before. And from what I'm about to tell you next, it's even more on a scale of 100% with it. It's said to be the first seed will go up against the 8th seed, right? Normal, 2 against the 7, etc., etc. But the first round will be the best of 5. So whoever wins the best of 5 will go into a sudden elimination. Basically means it's sudden death. Means let's say the Lakers played I don't know. Let's say they play the Pelicans in the first round of the playoffs. They go through the best of 5. The Lakers win that, and they will play against the second round against, let's say, the Houston Rockets. But that would be one shot, one deal for all the marbles. That's it. Kind of like the playoffs would be just one game each. Okay, so whoever wins that one game advances to the next round. That is football right there. That's like on that page of the NFL. I don't know if that's even remotely a good idea of what you want to do with the NBA season. If anything, do the best of 3. Okay? Here's my proposal to the NBA. If you're coming back late and you want to get rid of the season as fast as possible, you want to play it out because you don't want to be $1 billion into debt. And the NBA will not miss out the season. So for you guys thinking that the NBA season will not return, you're sadly mistaken. The NBA will return. But it's a question of how will they return. If this proposal is real, do the best of 3. Make the first round the best of 5. The second round, best of 3, so on and so on. And you can make the NBA Finals the best of 3. And then that'd be a little more better because you could turn it into somewhat of a celebration, a spectacle, something that people could look forward to. Like the Super Bowl is one game for all the marbles. But if you're going to do one game for all the marbles, hey, take my 3-game theory out until the finals come. Play one game for the championship. One game. That's it. The NBA champion will come down to one game. It's not on anybody's arena. Let's say it's the Lakers and the Milwaukee Bucks. They don't play in LA. They don't play in Milwaukee. You let them play in Las Vegas. You make a big spectacle. You make all the celebrities come to Las Vegas. You make everybody who's everybody in the sports world come to Las Vegas. A week before the NBA championship game, you could have like a little celebration or whatever, and just to hype the game up. And from there, you could go on and make your champions based off one game. If you want to end the season that quick, if you don't want to do my best of 3 theory of what I'm talking about. So this is big news. That's why I'm reporting this one, because this one caught my attention the most. I like how those they're trying to solve the recent plans of the NBA, so which makes it good. So with that being said, guys, comment, like, subscribe. I hit you on the next one. Peace.
All right, topic number 2. Recently, Magic Johnson was on, I believe, First Take, and he said that he believes LeBron James is the best player, not just in the NBA, but in sports in general. Pit him over a guy like Patrick Mahomes, just in sports, period. He said basically LeBron's the best sports player in the entire world, not just the NBA. Now, my thoughts on this, I think you can't take everything Magic Johnson say very serious. Magic Johnson is the ultimate hype man. Sometimes he just says stuff for hype. I won't go as far to believe everything that he's saying. Damn, shit. Almost got my foot caught up in something, man. Almost. Prince Sports would have been injured sports. Damn. But yeah, like I said, back to what I was saying. You can't take everything Magic Johnson say serious. You got to take that with a grain of salt. He advertises pretty well. He's a Lakers fan, so I wouldn't put too much stock into Magic Johnson saying that the Lakers are the #1 favorites to win the championship and LeBron's the best player in the world. LeBron still has to prove that he could beat Kawhi Leonard. I know he beat him in one regular season game, but you still have to go out there and prove it, man. I mean, at some point, we can't keep calling somebody the best without proving it. You still have to go out there and put that work in, and he's even went as far as to say his new comments about, hold on, let me go this way. He even went as far to say his new comments about talking about that his body is not going to be in shape for the season because of this coronavirus outbreak and the time that they had off. You're 35 years old. I mean, how could you not benefit off this? I don't understand what he's talking about, that he can't benefit off it, because you getting a gut break. You in your 17th season. You was prone for an injury in the first place. So now you get a little break. I say play half of the regular season just to get yourself back into basketball shape, because working out and basketball shape are two complete different things. Take my word for it. You always have to stay in touch with playing basketball because it keeps you in good shape. So, me personally, I think that Giannis is still ahead of LeBron in MVP voting. I mean, can't just give LeBron things just because he beat Giannis in one game and he outplayed Kawhi Leonard. It don't go that way. You still have to put the work in, man. But what do you think? Do you think LeBron is the best basketball player in the world? Not just basketball, but the world, for every sport? Like, would you rank him above every player that's playing in their respective sport? I can't do that, because you can't even make a clear-cut case that LeBron is better than Kawhi Leonard. So how could he be the best sport player in the world if you're not even sure that you're better than Kawhi Leonard? No? What you guys think? Hey guys, welcome to Mailroom. Every Friday or Saturday, I'm going to review email that's sent to me from several people. And I tell them to post up a question. I answer it every weekend, either Friday or Saturday. So, our first question goes to... First question is from Jacob Jones. Hi, what's up? P, who do you got for Rookie of the Year? Okay, basically, it's between Zion and Ja Morant, right? But keep in mind, this award was Zion's to win, basically. It was his award to win or lose. Unfortunately, he got injured and he got hurt. And that kind of let Ja Morant came in and stole the show a little bit. But as of lately, prior to the season ending, Zion Williamson was stealing the show, and he was making a claim for being Rookie of the Year. So this is a thing that we won't find out now because it got canceled. But I think if Zion was able to lead that team to the playoffs, or Ja Morant, whoever led that team to the playoffs, I would have gave Rookie of the Year to. Now, since I can't see Zion fight for that title because the season got canceled, I have to give that award to Ja Morant by default. But it's a good question, Jacob Jones. So, yeah, I have to give it to Ja Morant.
Who's better, Larry Bird or LeBron? Good question.
Now, this question to be a great debate for if it was early in LeBron's career. But I think as of now, you have to give the edge to LeBron James. Him and Larry Bird are very similar in ways, though. They both got 3 championships. Both of their stats are pretty even Steven. I think LeBron beats Larry Bird in longevity because LeBron's still playing at a high level. Larry Bird really only lasts for a decade. But Larry Bird is, you could argue, he's a better shooter, and he's somewhat of a better rebounder in a way too. But LeBron James has him on defense and a more better scorer. He's just not a better shooter than Larry Bird. But overall, LeBron James is a better basketball player than Larry Bird. But Larry Bird is definitely right there with LeBron James. He's number 2 as the second greatest small forward of all time. Still has not got surpassed yet, but Kevin Durant and Kawhi Leonard will have something to say about that when their careers end. But as of right now, it's still LeBron James number 1 and Larry Bird number 2 for playing the 3 position. Good question. Okay, this one's from Chi-Town. He asks, can Zion Williamson be a superstar top 5 talent? Uh, hmm. Okay. Chi-Town. I think you're asking me, can Zion Williamson be a superstar? Is that what you're asking? A top 5 talent. Um, I'm guessing that you mean, um, can he be a top 5 player in the league? I think it's a little too early for that. He still has a lot of skill set that he needs to work on. Shooting would be one. Right now, he's more of a power player, so he's just using his athletic ability to score and have an impact on the basketball game. He's like a miniature Shaq, um, or a baby Shaq, but he definitely could be a top 5 talent without a doubt. Can he be the best player in the league? I don't know. I think his ceiling will be a top 5 talent in the league. I don't think I could see him as being the number 1 guy or best player in the league. Period. Like the number 1 guy. I can't put him on that level of a LeBron or Kobe or Jordan or stuff like that to say he's going to have a time frame to be the best player in the league. I think there's other players that's a little ahead of the curve um, outside of Zion. It's just my opinion on that one. But good question, nevertheless.